According to Adrian Wojnarowski, JJ Redick has agreed on a 4-year contract to become the next coach of the Los Angeles Lakers. Rob Pelinka offered the job this morning, and Redick started working on his staff to surround himself with experience. This is what I got from Woj's tweet. So it's happening. It's a done deal. JJ Redick is going to the Lakers. I have to say, this really shows that the Lakers are a clown show. They are a clown show organization, but I'm not surprised. I thought this was going to happen. Heck, Vegas odds thought this was going to happen for the last few weeks. I believe JJ Redick was the favorite to be the next coach of the Lakers. This was just very predictable. The first thing I want to say is that coaching is overrated in the NBA. I'll say it again. Coaching is overrated in the NBA. I feel at best a great coach can probably only influence around like 5% of the game. The way they influence it is through substitutions, through calling timeouts at the right time, through working the refs, through doing the instant replay challenges, through adjusting the matchups. All that adds up really to, I would say, a 5% differential at best, maybe 10% if I'm being generous, but it's really about the players. It's really about the roster. Now, you may be asking yourself, so if that's the case, if coaches can only influence around 5 to 10% of the game, then why are the Lakers a clown show for hiring JJ? Well, they're a clown show because it's very obvious that JJ is LeBron's lapdog. He's not independent of LeBron. He's LeBron's servant. He's there to serve LeBron and do whatever LeBron tells him to do. He's just basically a figurehead. He's not an independent mind when it comes to this coaching position. This is bad because the rest of the Laker players know this. I can't say that they're dummies in that regard, that even they would know that JJ is LeBron's lapdog. He's an ass kisser, a big time ass kisser when it comes to LeBron. They know that they can't trust him. If they have any personal issues or matters, they can't really confide in him. Or if they have any issues with his coaching, they can't really confide in him without knowing that he's gonna go to LeBron and basically tell LeBron what's going on. So there's kind of like no respect in that regard for his coaching. But I feel for a coach to be successful in the NBA, not only do they need to have a good roster, but they need to have the trust of their players behind them. JJ's not going to have the trust of this team. All these guys know that he's not going to criticize LeBron for any of his mistakes, but he will criticize them, which is going to create a lot of animosity in the locker room. I definitely believe that. They know he's LeBron's guy. What can happen is that this team can easily tune out JJ if they definitely feel he's giving LeBron favorable treatment over them. I know some people are going to say this, stars always get favorable treatment. That is correct. But with JJ, I feel it's going to be extreme. It's going to be so obvious that he won't be able to hide his professed love for LeBron. It's going to be very evident from the beginning. A lot of these guys are just not going to believe that they're going to get a fair shake underneath him, that it's all about LeBron running the team. Hence why I felt before in one of my previous videos, LeBron should just be the coach of the Lakers and stop just being passive aggressive about it and try to have figureheads to hide behind or scapegoats to blame when things don't go right for him. This is really why this is a terrible hiring. Just there's not going to be any respect, trust in JJ Redick from the Laker players. You have to wonder how Anthony Davis is going to feel about this, how the rest of these guys are going to feel about this. But this is really going to be a clown show. I think this could go south very quickly starting next year. I don't think the Lakers are a good team the way they're constructed. Last 2 years, they've barely gotten into the playoffs in the West. And I know some people will bring up last year where they went on that fluky run to the Western Conference Finals, but it was a fluke run. I don't think that can happen again the way things are. You got to also factor in the West will be better next year simply with Ja Morant being healthy. That's another team that should have gone to the playoffs but couldn't get in due to injuries. You toss them in there, and overall the rest of the West is just going to be better. I think the Lakers will be worse next year. It wouldn't surprise me if the Lakers miss the playoffs. Heck, I think they will miss the playoffs. So it's going to be an uphill battle. Not only do they not have the talent, but it also shows that JJ will not have the respect of the players, excuse me, going forward. So the Lakers have really shown that they're a clown show. You never hire a guy who's an obvious lapdog of a player to be the coach of your team. That's not a professional look. Lakers will be ridiculed for this later on. I know a lot of people are seeing this as a good hire, but I think people are too scared to tell the truth. This is a crappy hiring. I definitely think this is a crappy hiring, and it will blow up in the Lakers' face. I will enjoy the comedy that unfolds later on and during the next season with this. Excuse me. So that's all I have to say about this. That's pretty much it.